Let's see. I pushed the buttons and I think I'm live now. We get everything set. Gotta let it start on the other side and get it muted. Got anybody in here with me yet?
Strawberries.
The commercial started. All right. Here I am. Who's going to come in and chat with me tonight? And I pinned the link to come up on the panel. If you was watching that earlier from the Quilted Chicken Farm, you saw that Randy said he would come up tonight. Said he's going to go clean up and comb his hair and get ready. Get all purdied up to come up here. Life's adventure, keeping it real. Let me see. And I've forgotten your first name. I've forgotten your name. Welcome to the chat tonight. And how's it going? Cold where you're at too? Cold all across the country. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Mimi. There's Cody. Hey, Cody. GYATCAM. I'm not sure what that's short for, but welcome to the chat tonight. You know, and there's Kristen and there's Cody. Got Kristen and Cody both, don't we? Jim. I knew that. I remember that now, James. I remember that. Now that you said that, I'm sorry. I forget. Hey, Deborah. Y'all say hi to each other and welcome each other in, and somebody come on up here and talk to me. Got my sewing machine here. I thought I'd try to sew. Somebody talk. Here's somebody. Who's that? Oh, Randy. You guys are going to laugh at this one. Hey, Randy.
They can't see it.
I've got to put that down so they can see what I just saw. Let me get it down. Y'all look. What it keeps looky there, guys. Y'all see that? Marilyn, do you see what he named himself tonight? Hey, Marilyn. And hello, Lorraine. How's the weather? The weather was better today, wasn't it, Randy? Somewhat. Yeah. Still cold though, but
37, I think, up here today.
Well, I don't
know
what.
A lot better than it's been.
Yeah, but we still got some of that snow laying on the ground. Never seen that before in my life. I don't think it laid on that long in places.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, and y'all say hi to Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, y'all say hi to Mr. Wonderful. How you been doing? You feeling a little better? And don't say you feel with your hands. We really want to know. So.
I was doing good last night. I actually only have one pair of glasses on to read, and I could really see last night a little bit, but I got dumb and made brownies. And this morning, my sugar jumped up over 300 again. It was at 128 last night, but it's getting better tonight.
But you didn't need them brownies, though. They probably tasted good, but you probably didn't need them.
I'm not either, Marilyn. I went earlier.
Let's see, did I miss saying hi to Emily and Sherry? And Marilyn, Marilyn says she don't think you can be hungry because he sounds like he's full of it. Marilyn's going to get you, Randy. You know that. So
I'll put her in timeout like you did me. I haven't got you back yet. You did.
Well, you put me in timeout one day for something, and it was just temporary. Right. So I just playing. You know that. So
I know.
And I think you were right. You come back. Yeah, today. You was back on today. Did I go? Maybe he was up there at the other house.
Yeah, I forgot about today.
Well, can you see the chat? Can you read the chat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually can see it
Okay.
tonight. My eyes actually are getting better a little bit. I just can't walk very far yet. It hurts.
Huh.
Just if I was making the brownies last night, I was standing in there at the kitchen stirring it. I had to bring the bowl in, stir it because my back just started cramping up.
Hmm.
What about me, Cameron?
He must not can see, or she can't see.
I did my hair and everything.
I know that's what you said you was going to do. Let's see. After Sheila left, I come to the house and got Terry's supper on the table. I still got dirty dishes over there, but oh well.
Hi, Donna.
Yeah. Hello, Donna. And I have me a cup of hot tea.
Did you start quilting her quilt already?
No, I just we discussed what I was going to quilt on it and what backing to put on it. But no, I'm not going to start it till maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend. She's not in a
No.
big hurry for it, so it just depends. I don't want to drag it out too long, but I don't have to start it tonight.
Hi, Toodles.
Yeah, hello, Toodles. It is. It's Randy. Oh no, it's not Randy. It's not Randy, Toodles. Let me show you who it is. Oh, how come I? No, that's who it is. Oh, you see what Sarah says? You look real well groomed.
Merlin, it survived. Hi,
Kim.
Kim.
Well, I'm about talked out. You're going to have to talk to them. I talked to you guys for a whole hour up there. So you're going to have to talk to them, Randy.
Yeah, you started your live a little early waiting on her.
Yeah.
It seemed like it goes slow when you're waiting on somebody. It just drags along. But then when they get there, it's really fast and they gotta go.
Yeah. Well, I did that live to open up that box, and then I knew she was coming, and so I just kind of drug it out till she got there. So yeah, I've known her my whole life, her whole life anyway, for
Toodles,
sure.
I've just been hanging around for almost 2 months now here on the love seat. Ain't doing much. Watching YouTube and TV.
Is there anything on TV? I don't even watch TV anymore.
We don't have cable. It's all free stuff anymore. And there's quite a few movie channels. There's some old movie channels. And they play for a month and then go. So there's been some good ones.
Kathy's got some advice for you.
Potassium, okay. I haven't taken any potassium. I actually eat bananas every day. I have a banana every day.
How many more blocks do I need? I need to finish. Marilyn, all I need to do is finish these few pieces here. I've got 2 rows laid off to the side, and I need to finish these 3. So just a few more, not many more, but I've not had much of a chance to work on them.
How come the top row is darker and then you go lighter? Are you doing that on purpose?
I'll mix them up. They're not sewed together. So see, I can take this and then move it.
Okay.
See, I just hadn't done that part yet.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to get them all made, and then I'll stick them where I want them to go. So.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Or Donnie,
For
whichever.
both.
You don't know which
You
one.
don't. On here, it's usually Jennifer, though, on this line.
Yeah.
Usually.
Jennifer, did you get your eggs? Is it working?
I'm going to hatch me some more eggs as soon as spring gets closer.
Shannon's chicken actually, I guess, laid a couple, but they were frozen when she went out to check.
Yeah, we had Terry had somebody that our chickens are not in a pen, so they lay every place. And so that last few days he found some that was frozen.
Hi, Jane.
And yes, and she says it's Jennifer.
Oh, I got some kind of quilt kit on there.
And hey, Cheryl. You'll have to tell us about it later. Uh-oh. She's going to have chicken and dumplings. Them chickens ain't laying. I still don't understand how that bird flu is going from chickens to cows, though. I don't get that one.
Don't make sense, does it?
Not to me, it don't. No, is Shannon in the house?
She just woke up. I probably woke her up talking.
I've seen the light.
But she's got to go. She's got to go feed her baby goat. She bottle feeds one twice a day.
That's always a job. You always hate to do that, but you have to do what you can to save them. So.
It nurses. I guess it's a triplet, but its mom seems like it doesn't have enough milk for all three of them, so she's been helping it.
I know that last little old baby down here, we supplementing it because that old mama don't have enough milk, I don't think.
But it's kind of funny because I can watch on the cameras. I don't know, when she goes out, I'll turn the camera on so you guys can see. She walks out there, and that little goat will run right up to her. He'll be out in the middle of the pen by himself, and she says something. Here he comes running.
And Cameron, who is that fine-looking man on the right? Now, do you know Cameron?
No, I don't know that name.
And that's Randy Smith. He's just a YouTube friend. And hey, Sue, $6 a dozen. I don't know how people afford to buy them. What, in Georgia?
What did you pay for eggs yesterday, Shannon?
I got an 18-pack when it was like $5.87.
Shannon got an 18-pack for $5.87 up here.
That's not bad compared to some of the prices we've heard.
Yeah.
Can't believe the two chickens laid eggs and it's minus, so it's probably froze as soon as they came out.
Maybe I'll bring them chickens on the porch so they don't freeze their eggs.
Yeah, the price of eggs, you need to bring them in the house, put them in the bedroom.
We've had chickens in the back porch before.
ain't sleeping with chickens.
She says we can't because she ain't gonna sleep
No.
with them.
They'd probably go.
Won't be able to-
Well, they'd all have to come in. Then the roosters probably go crow in the middle of the night.
I've been trying to get her to bring that little goat in so he can play with him during the day, but she won't bring him
Mhm.
in.
I'm not having to smell goat pee in the heat vents.
I'll keep him away from the heat vent.
No, you won't. I know you. Somebody's contacting me
James
about puppy.
says the shelves are empty some places due to the bird flu. Let's see. People think that those who grow their own chickens get.
Jane didn't finish the sentence. Oh, free eggs.
Free eggs. Oh,
Ain't no such
no,
thing as
they're
free.
not free. You know how chicken feed
No.
is expensive too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's went up.
Well, my feed's cheaper than the store feed, but it is.
You got your vibrator out? No, you don't.
No, my vibration. No, that's something outside. Plane, maybe?
Right.
Helicopter?
Oh,
Plane, I think.
something's going around our house here
Oh
vibrating.
my.
Like airplane or helicopter. I can't see nothing, but I can hear it.
Just going over? Or is it staying over your house?
I think it went on by.
Went over.
Huh.
We got a little town by us here. It's got a Air Force National Guard, and when they out doing maneuvers, they fly over our house all the time.
Not so much now that they got the power lines in, but they
Huh.
used to rattle the pictures on the walls.
And how is Kathy wants to know how Frances is doing? She was on here, just 2 or 3 nights ago. She spent quite a bit
Yeah,
of
a
time
couple
with
nights
us.
ago, she
Yeah.
looked pretty
And
good.
she goes back to the doctor February 3rd, and then she'll learn if she can drive or not. So she's doing pretty good considering.
She didn't see it, Marilyn, yet. Marilyn wants to know what you think of my name
Yeah,
on here
yeah.
tonight.
Shannon, do you know what he did?
Wait a minute, she's
Okay,
getting
let me.
ready to
Let me
look.
show you.
Where is it?
There.
Mr. Wonderful, huh? Well, let me tell you guys something about Mr. Wonderful.
I don't want to hear it. Go feed your goat.
He was a bad boy last night.
I already told him.
Yeah.
And he's paying for it today, ain't he?
Yes,
No.
he is.
I might have some more tonight.
No. Hey,
I'm
go,
throwing it
Shannon,
No,
go
you're
hide
not.
them. Take them.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw it out.
They're almost like, I made a brownie, but I put it in the big cake pan instead of a little one. So they're really thin. Man, they're moist. And, oh, they're good.
Okay, Randy, look who's come up to see you.
Hey,
Hi,
Randy.
Trevor.
How are you?
I ain't talked to you in a while.
Why'd you in the?
You guys
Why'd
that are watching chat, Trevor has my number. He used to text me or call me every once in a while when I'm driving down the road.
I lost
This
it.
is Francis' grandson.
Trevor, tell Randy not to eat brownies. It's bad for his health.
They're good, ain't they,
I can't say
Trevor?
that. I like them too.
Hey, you want him Randy to stay healthy though.
Yeah.
Jennifer, I made brownies last night. I checked my blood when we was on last night. It was down to 128. And Shannon told me I could have a cake when it got down to 130. Let me
Not
finish.
till you stabilize.
So instead of making cake, I made brownies because I didn't make cake. I made brownies. So this morning she made me check it, and it was up to 300 and something again after eating just a few brownies.
And what
A few
did you eat? Just one brownie? So
Maybe
No.
yeah, it was a little bit bigger than that, Rita.
He ate
Yeah.
half a pan.
No more brownies about this.
But they were thin. They were thin.
yeah,
Though.
but it was probably that big. So
Yeah, it was that long. It was a cake pan, one slice, about that
How
wide.
thick
Was
was
a
it?
casserole dish.
He said it was thin, but it was big.
Yeah.
How like thin was it?
I usually don't eat brownies, but they actually
I
tasted pretty good.
bet. I bet.
Because I haven't had no sweets in
You're
2
like
months.
You're like a junkie. You fell off the wagon.
What was your last trucking adventure?
Well, the last time he drove when you took your fall, wasn't it?
Yep.
Did you know he
Yeah,
you
the
know he
first week,
fell down, hurt himself?
first week of December.
You hurt yourself?
Yeah, I fell down some steps.
You fell down the steps of the truck.
Yeah, I got dizzy and fell. So, no, I didn't, Jennifer.
That's my worst nightmare, climbing out the truck. Sometimes I'm too scared. I have to get my dad to walk around to the passenger side when I ride with him to get me out.
Did you see this comment, Randy? Shannon?
Yeah, I'm not. I got
Yeah.
a warden. I got a warden
Hey,
sitting over
Shannon.
there.
Yeah, but it doesn't work when I'm not
Shannon,
here.
come in. Somebody asked if Randy was single, so come into the picture just for a minute.
I could be if I get into brownies again.
He could be if he gets into brownies again.
Okay. Let's see what Jim said. I made brownies one time, but they weren't kid friendly, and the grandkids got into them. Oh, and was my daughter pissed? Oh my goodness. That's a story. But I don't know if you should repeat that one or not.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, where's my supper at?
It's in the oven.
How come you ain't cooked nothing? Oh, that's because you ate brownies and got you.
Oh, and I don't like Empoli sausages.
Jim says all you need is a 1-inch square.
I had a 1-inch square.
That's a foot.
He can't measure, Kim. He don't know how to measure.
He can't see.
Oh,
the measure.
okay. Hi, Irene. Oh, and I don't know if I said hi to Bertha or not. Hi, Bertha.
Trevor, you at home or you at your grandma's?
I'm at my home. I'll be at my grandma's again next week, like February 1st between 2nd.
Hi, Hugo.
I'll probably be there January 31, and then I'll be there February 1, February 2.
Anybody else want to come up here on the panel? Come on up.
Oh, and yeah, Rita, you know how you kicked me out last night because of the crackling?
But we were all leaving. I kicked you out when we all left. You know.
Yeah, but my tablet's case, the microphone thing on it's too thin.
You're not crackling tonight. You're sounding pretty clear tonight.
I know because I have the case on.
Yes, I do.
Randy,
It's
Randy, I think
Smith.
Bertha likes you, so
Take him home with you.
But yeah, how did you sleep last night, Rita?
How did I sleep?
Yeah.
I slept good. I slept good last night.
I slept pretty good too. Me and my mom both got sick on our stomachs.
I thought I had to go to work.
Fell asleep at 4 o'clock. But
I slept in the recliner till about midnight, and then I put wood in the stove and set the stove, and then I went to bed. Didn't want to leave it too early because I want to keep a fire going. If I go to bed too early, then the fires burn out by the time I get up the next morning.
Yeah, then you get cold.
sadly, I don't have a fire.
Well, that's our main source of heat, so I try to keep it going.
I have a fire pit, but I don't have a fire thing because I live in a single wide.
Y'all got a fireplace or a potbelly stove?
I haven't seen one, Jennifer.
Hey, Rita, my mom has a question.
Okay.
I said, do y'all got a potbelly stove or just a fireplace?
You only have one pair of
It's
glasses
a
on, right?
it's a big it's a cast iron stove that's got the glass door in the front where you see the fire, and it's a few steps down lower than the rest of the house, so the heat rises up to the rest of the house.
Yeah.
I don't have none, Jennifer.
But
It's
But
too
I
bright.
love warming up to the wood fire. It can't beat that heat.
Oh,
Hey,
not
Randy.
at all.
Hey, Randy.
Yes, sir.
You wanna get my number back so me and you can talk again? Cause I got a new phone after I talked to you, and I lost it. So don't like say it here, like, but like
Here, get ready, Trevor. A minute, and I'll send it to you here.
I can't see it. It's not too bright.
Oh, you can't see the chat?
I can't. Yeah, I can't see it.
And Kathy Jackson, Randy, Sweet and Low has sugar in a box for baking cakes, brownies, and pies. I used to use that when I bake sweets for her husband. So, oh,
I don't like that artificial stuff.
I just saw it.
And besides, I made brownies and I didn't put no sugar in it. I
just.
put 2 eggs, some
Huh.
oil. So I didn't put no sugar in it.
Randy, do I need to put your number up on the screen for him to see or not?
I did. Well,
I
Trevor,
I
can you
just
see it?
saw it. But I might need you to put it up here for a minute.
Well, get your pencil and paper ready.
Hold on, let me go get it.
Make sure you put it on the bathroom walls and the truck stop.
Randy, if you go to get a bunch of calls, Bertha, write that number down. Shannon, he's going to be in
Cheryl,
trouble.
there ain't nothing you can say.
Rita.
Shannon's already said it.
Hey, Rita.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to put it up there on the screen. Okay. I don't want to leave it up there too long.
Up on top of the refrigerator that was hidden behind the bread box.
I'm putting it in.
You got it?
Not yet. I'm almost got it.
And Cheryl says, Randy, I'm biting my tongue to keep from really fussing at you. I had a very close friend who died at age 59 because he didn't care enough about his diabetes. So please behave yourself for Shannon. Now
Right,
I did my piece, is what Cheryl says.
You can take it down now.
Okay.
I baked it. You know, when you make something with alcohol in it, here's my theory. If you make something with alcohol in it and you cook it or boil it, it takes the alcohol right out. So if I make my brownies and I cook it, it takes the sugar out.
We don't agree with that theory. So but probably the flour and the sugar and all was run your sugar levels up too high.
While we're on here, I'll go ahead and test it. I haven't really had nothing
Okay.
today. And see if it went down.
Haven't really had anything today.
I had 2 pulley sausage in my coleslaw.
I bet that coleslaw had sugar in it.
Not coleslaw.
Cottage cheese? Okay.
Oh, I dropped my strip.
And a brownie for breakfast.
Oh.
Hey, Randy. I'm about to put
Yes,
your
sir.
number in my phone now.
All
It might
right.
take me a minute.
Did you take cinnamon?
No, I didn't take no cinnamon today.
Ouch. I felt that. It hurt.
It does hurt too.
That made me feel better.
Yeah, anytime I'm in pain.
Let me see.
It's bad.
167.
167.
Well, that's not.
167.
So what
Yeah,
each
that's
one?
not too bad. Then is
No, that's a normal range
okay.
usually. So, see, I spiked for a little bit and I'm back.
Yeah.
Spiked for a little bit. Went from 128 to 315 overnight.
Well,
Gee.
You're so sweet, babe. I had a dream about you. That's what made me do it.
Pull that one up somebody else's butt.
oh, there's Maryland. Maryland says, like I said before, he's full clear up to his ears.
Yeah, Shannon says all the time because I got brown eyes, Marilyn.
He's full of it.
What about mine, Christine? I blow dried it and everything to come on
Mine's a
here
mess.
tonight.
I'll put on a jacket or something. It'll be just sticking up. So
Mine was like flat anymore, and it's getting so bald. So I thought I'd blow dry it, make it stand up a little bit today.
You made all that noise and I didn't hear it.
Sarah, we're all worried about him. We want him to behave. We don't want to just him not to never eat a brownie, but you better be careful eating too many of them.
Maybe a bite of a brownie would have been
That's
fine.
what Kim said, but
But a whole
But I'll
entire
tell you
half
what,
percent brownie?
sometimes one bite, you got to have 2 bites and 3 bites. I know.
there's like Lay's potato chips. You can't
Exactly.
just have one.
They call it willpower.
I don't have no willpower at all when it comes to sweets.
I do.
I know Rita doesn't. She snuck in and got cinnamon rolls the other night.
Well, you ain't getting none of them either.
Well, it's Rita's fault. She's always eating in front of me.
Just because Rita's eating in front of you
I'm going to
doesn't mean
try
you have
not
to
to
have it.
because you guys, when y'all get sick, it could just as easily be me and high sugar and stuff. Oh,
No, I'm not nice to her.
Kristen says, Randy, I tell you, you looks good, but you don't want to make Bertha angry. Bertha, you still in here? Randy, that was a compliment you gave Shannon. Was that a compliment you gave Shannon? You can be nice.
No, we can't. There's always an ulterior motive.
He wants you to bring him a brownie. So
Yeah.
There is a little left. I'll take a little whipped cream on this one.
Either that or go get me this or go get me that.
Mm. Go feed your goat.
I have to heat the water up to feed the goat.
No.
And Sarah, I made my husband trail mix. If he likes a snack, it could help you. Let me send you the recipe from the kidney transplant doctor. You want a recipe, Randy? Get you some trail mix.
Sure.
Yeah, Bertha's still here. Bertha, tell him to behave.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy.
Yeah, Trevor.
I'm restarting my phone. Because it acts up because the digitizer's bad in it.
And Cheryl says you can go blind. Your kidneys can fail. You have to go on dialysis. Behave, Randy.
I'm 64 years old and I've never behaved in my life, and I ain't going to start now.
You sound like Terry sometimes. Let's see, what did Becky say?
I don't know. I don't think I can eat peanuts. I can have peanut butter, but for some reason, I can't have peanuts.
But Bertha, he can't go to your house because he can't have brownies. It'll make him sick, make his sugar too high.
That's my screen.
Shannon would probably like to send him, but
Yeah, I've been home almost 2 months. She's ready to ship me somewhere. Just waiting for the UPS man to come pick me up.
I don't don't even think he'll pick you up.
Yeah. And Bertha, where are you chatting with us from tonight? We're just one big happy family here. Well, Cheryl's still scolding you, Randy.
Cheryl's always mean to me.
No, she loves you. She just wants you to live and live a long, healthy life.
Truthfully, guys, I really don't care anymore.
No, don't say that.
I don't like being stuck in this house
That's your fault.
and
You won't
sitting
get
here.
up.
I try to get up, and it hurts. So I'm sorry. I mean, she's in downtown Georgia.
You better watch out for them Georgia ladies. They'll make you mine.
They had a bunch of wrecks in Georgia from all the snow they got.
Right.
Well, that's because they only got one snowplow down south, and they share it.
Randy.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
no,
She said downtown Georgia, Rita. Now it's Tampa, Florida. Which is it? Make your mind up, lady.
he can't find you if you don't know where you at.
My son's by Tampa. I'll send him over
Hmm.
by. He was last time I talked to him anyway.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Hey, Randy.
November.
You talked to him at Christmas, did you?
Yeah, Jennifer says you'll get better. Just stay away from the sugar. Sugar's like a poison if you're not supposed to have it.
But everything has sugar in it. Like my Gatorade
Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking
has
that
got
either.
sugar in it.
Where's your water?
Well,
Right here, my water.
How much have you drank today?
2 glasses.
That's it?
That's it. Anytime you go to work or something,
No, I'm here with you tonight. I'll whip you back into shape. I get my whip out. I got my hot shot.
oh, all right, is where she used to live, but then she moved to be closer to you, Randy.
I think she's
Shannon, you
Marilyn's sister. I think she's Marilyn's
You better
sister.
stand up for your man. Bertha's after him.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah, Trevor.
If I call you, just hang up because I'm about to get you. You don't have to answer.
Yeah.
Right now. I'm just adding you.
Yeah, when the live's over, you can call me.
Somebody's microwave went off, didn't it? That's Shannon?
Yeah.
That's my potato.
Hmm.
Come on to feed the baby.
Bye. Lock the door.
No, coming back.
Oh, damn.
Stop it. Is she going out to feed the baby?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the camera up.
We'll watch her feed the baby goat. I'll even make it big so we can just watch her because that'll be interesting.
Wait a minute, she ain't out there yet. She's got to turn the lights on in the
We've
barn.
done a lot of research on sugar, and it's really bad for all of us, caused a lot of trouble. I understand it is in everything, which makes it hard for sure.
It is. Until this all happened to me, I mean, everybody knows I drank Mountain Dew and energy drinks, Monsters. I showed them on all my lives, and I had 99-ounce mug with Mountain Dew in it. And when I got this going on, I didn't realize there's so much sugar in everything. I mean, milk. Milk. You wouldn't think there'd be any sugar in milk, but it was loaded with sugar. And everything you touch.
And anything that has a carb turns to sugar, whether it's a biscuit or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
When
Yeah,
you
bread.
eat it,
all
it turns
kinds
to
of stuff.
sugar.
Yep. And then I can't exercise or move around right now, so that's even harder on me.
And I know you said there was some things that were good for you can't eat, like the broccoli and the cauliflower. Is she out there? Okay.
Yeah, she just turned the light on. I'm trying to hold it at an angle where you see.
I don't see her yet.
No, she ain't quite inside. There she is. Over on the far left corner, she's sitting there. Let me see if I can zoom into her.
Is that the camera in y'all's barn, Randy?
Yeah,
Yep.
isn't that interesting, Trevor? They got a camera in the barn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They got a security camera in the barn.
That's really cool.
We got 9 cameras, Trevor,
Wow. Well, what
around our
what
place.
security system do y'all use?
It's just the cameras is all we got.
I know what type of
Can't,
security system, like CPI.
I can't get it to. She's over in the corner, and I can't get it to. She's sitting too far in the corner.
We just kind of see a white glare, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, she's over in that far, the right
You
corner
see one
there.
little brown-headed baby goat down there moving around. Is she? Oh, is that the? Yeah, it's got its bottle, don't it?
Yep. Yeah, there's a big goat coming over to try to check it out.
You got cute goats.
Oh, yeah, I see her over there now, just barely.
Yep, she's just barely in the screen. It doesn't take long. Hold on a second, Trevor. I'll show you another picture.
Darn. You've been big for fairly long.
That one you can't see nothing. So here's another camera shining over to my garage.
Is that your truck right there?
That's one of them. It's the one I
You
used to
still
drive. It's been sitting
Is
there.
that your semi truck?
On the ground still.
Yep, we got still quite a bit of snow different places.
Is that your semi truck beside your truck?
Yep, that's the white one I used to drive.
That Cascade.
Hold on, I don't think I. That T680, the Peterbilt's in this other driveway here. I don't know if you. I don't think you see it on the camera. It's dark
That's
over
the
there.
one you had before the Freightliner?
Yep.
Trevor knows all about your trucks.
You can't see this one. The lights ain't right. The Peterbilt's in that one. I don't think, Trevor, let me see if I can find a picture for you real quick here. I don't think you've seen my Peterbilt.
No, I ain't seen none. Wow. Didn't you send me one? Let me see it.
I'll send you a picture of it later. Yeah, it's not, I'm not holding it right.
I think I can do it. I think
There.
I'll be able to just text you and get you. But I'm not going to do it right now. Because my phone's acting up.
Sarah says you should have Shannon go out and start it every once in a while.
We do. I haven't started it in a couple weeks because it's been really cold and I don't like starting them. You're not going to leave them run very long. And now the white one, it ain't been started quite a while. The batteries are down on it. I have to jump start it. The Kenworth, but the Peterbilt it was like 2 weeks ago, but we've been in negative degrees, and if it's that cold and you start it, you can have oil leaks and stuff. So it's better to leave it shut off.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy.
Yes,
How
sir.
long have you had that Peterbilt for? I think I can tell you because I thought.
I've had it a year. I got it last December, so I've had it a year and a month.
2023.
You know, you ought to get bigger and you could buy it and drive it.
I would be driving it all the way to you just for a semi truck.
You'd be looking good in it.
I mean, What truck? Like your Freightliner or what? Like,
You could have a bigger truck than your dad drives.
oh, well, my dad drives a Sleeper 40, Peterbilt 389, so.
Yeah, but his truck I know don't run as fast as that Pete. That Peter run over 100 mile an hour.
That's what my dad's truck is.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Start crocheting, Cheryl, and I wouldn't want a snack.
Yeah, keep your hands busy with something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we have any crochet stuff or needles or nothing around here anymore.
You're gonna have to get that sewing machine out.
Well, I was thinking about it, but I couldn't see,
Yeah.
through the needle and stuff. I thought of putting it out on the table and trying to do something, but I figured I couldn't. The way my eyes was, I didn't think I could see this, to thread the needle and stuff.
Yeah. You guys over in chat got any suggestions what he might do while he has to sit there and get better?
I play solitary on my phone, sitting here watching TV and YouTube at the same time just to have something to do.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy. I think there's a game you would like if you like solitaire. Like, it's called Monopoly Go. Me and my dad play it, but like, it's like you basically like win tokens, dice, and all that, and it's basically like a game to like. It's basically like Monopoly in real life. If you don't, it's like a board game, kind of like the third game you've seen as a board game, and then like it.
Oh, also, if anybody's needing a stock trailer, it's like new, but it's a few years old, but it looks brand new. We got a 16-foot bumper pull stock trailer if anybody needs one. I think she's asking 85. They're going for like 15,000 right now. It's brand new. It's on Shannon's Facebook deal and stuff. If anybody wants to see pictures.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute up a minute.
Yeah, you guys get the thumbs up. Somebody's a slacking, Cheryl said.
It's okay.
You were in the wrong corner, babe.
Well, I didn't know there was a right one.
Well, you was right in the corner. We could barely see you.
Yeah. You're going to have to charge your batteries on your semi because somebody left the key on.
He did?
Yep.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
They were just talking about in here that we ought to have you start it once in a while. I go, no, when it's real cold, I'm not starting
Hey,
it.
Randy.
Every time Robert gets in there, he does that. I thought when he took pictures of it a while ago, the dash was lit up.
It was. The key was on. And you can barely see the tail. I could barely see the tail lights, but I could tell they were on, so I shut it off.
Yeah, but Shannon can start it, though. She's a truck driver, or was a truck driver.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
The tail light shouldn't have been on.
He had the key turned on.
The key shouldn't have the lights on.
I'm just telling you. He had the key on, and when I turned the key off, the tail lights went out.
Well, they shouldn't have been on.
Well, I'm sorry, they were.
What you got, Trevor?
I'm just playing with a string, but I wanted to tell Randy something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Would you sell? Would you sell your Freightliner Cascadia to me for about $1,000?
No.
Hey, Farm Wife has a question for Trevor. Trevor, can you see the question?
Trevor, we have an old Western Star truck. What do you know about Western Stars?
You know anything about an old Western Star truck?
I mean, I'm not really ever heard of Western Star, but I do know about some. Like,
They're more boxy, Trevor. They're wider looking. They're square looking. They do have more room inside of the truck. Sometimes the sleepers. And my grandfather loved the
I
Western Star because Western Stars like our Peterbilts and Kenworths got
I
rivets
do
in them.
know.
The Western Star aren't riveted
I do
together.
Mm.
know that Western
I
Star
never
truck.
heard of one. Wouldn't know anything about them.
I know that Western Star has a truck that has the same interior as the Freightliner Cascadia, the newer one.
Yeah, they can have the same running gear. It's just the body looks different. They're kind of a square looking body.
Cause I've been looking at them, like I've been looking at the new Western Stars, and they look just like the newer Freightliner Cascadia. Like the outside doesn't look the same, but the inside looks like completely the same. Except the steering wheel says W instead of Freightliner.
A lot of your construction dump trucks are Western Stars.
Hmm.
I have
A lot of people use the Western Star as dump trucks.
more.
And there's a one trucking company. They're day cabs. I'm trying to think who it was. It's like a not UPS, but somebody else. They use a lot of the Western
I
Star
live
trucks.
by this gas station up the road, and then like there's like a trucking industry right beside it, and then there's like a Kenworth dump truck, and there's like a brown Freightliner Cascadia with a white trailer.
Rita, you're supposed to be sleeping.
No,
I mean,
so
sewing
then,
tonight. You're supposed to be
I
sewing
know.
tonight.
I just hadn't got started yet. I was going to and let y'all chat, but I hadn't got started yet. No sleeper, a farm truck to haul our field corn and soybeans.
Farm wife, you ought to come and buy this Peterbilt. It'd make a good farm truck. The Kenworth wouldn't. It's got a sleeper on it that's connected. The Peterbilt though, you can take sleeper off it.
I mean, I would like
And
a
then the
sleeper.
Kenworth's too tall to get in some grain elevators.
I would like a sleeper 40. Because a sleeper 40 ain't that big. It's like medium. Like, it's not the raised roof. The raised roof, yeah, it would probably hit the elevator, but like, if I was a farmer, I would use a sleeper. Because then, like, if I was, because if, like, I was taking a long journey, I would want to take a home.
Yeah, but when you're hauling the corn into the mills, it's nice to have that sleeper when you're sitting in that long line. You can get back there and lay down for a little bit.
That's why I'm saying
Take a nap.
it's good to have a sleeper. Like, you can go back and lay down in there for like.
I'm not sure what you're asking, Jennifer. They got day cabs like Farmwise truck. It's called like a day cab. They don't have a sleeper. Then they got the sleeper trucks like Trevor's talking about and like I drive. They got sleepers on them where you stay in it all the time. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. Was there a difference in the truck styles? Name for other styles. Then you got trucks that are dump trucks. You got box trucks, ones that can't hook a trailer up. It's got a box on the back. So there's all different kinds and styles.
Hey,
Yeah, makes, models. Peterbilt's got several different models. Kenworth and Freightliner's got different, styles. So
I
But
don't really like
but
Kenworth.
it takes all kinds and all the truckers though to make the world move though, don't it? Really
That's
does.
why
Yep.
we need truckers. Because if there was no truckers, then how would we eat? How would we get like produce? How would we get nothing?
Exactly.
You're right,
Yeah,
Trevor.
Truck drivers take
Yep.
everything to our places.
that's
If you got something, a truck has brought it to you. A train can get it so far, but a train can't bring it to your
that's
house.
true. Yeah.
If there wasn't no semi trucks in this world, then there would be no people because they would all die because they wouldn't be able to get food transported.
Because you can't, even if you grow and take care of a lot of your own needs, you can't take care of all of them.
And there won't be any
No.
money produced either because you wouldn't be able to take it unless you use the tractor and the trailer. Like a tractor connected to a trailer instead of like a semi truck connected to a trailer.
Are you hungry?
Semi trucks are
Yeah, I got brownies left.
semi trucks are very useful nowadays.
Mm.
Well, I'm not eating right.
Hey Rita,
Yeah, he is, Deborah. We've talked quite a bit. Francis he was with Francis one night, and he found out that I drove, so I gave him my number, and we've talked. He is very smart.
And for y'all that don't know, he's Francis's grandson. Francis is his grandma.
yeah, she's a very old lady.
Not.
Whenever I sung her,
She's not as old as
whenever I
Rita.
sung her happy birthday and I hung up whenever I sung her happy birthday on her birthday and I said, guess what? Now you're a very old woman.
Oh, you quit calling her old.
She's 1,000,000 years old.
No.
You better watch it, Trevor. She'll bend you over her knees.
What was you that saw her with her neck brace on and she wore a neck brace to town backwards? Was it you, Trevor, that she laughed at her because of that?
Yeah, she got in the car from getting her hair cut, and then her brace was on upside down on the back.
You should have took a picture, Trevor.
I didn't have my phone with me. I forgot it.
No. You better watch it though, because your grandma comes on here. She'll be telling stories about you.
Yeah, no.
Does she actually do that?
Yeah, farm wife says, Trevor, be nice to your grandma.
What, like, Trevor, be nice about your grandma. Danger, 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 danger. I think farm wife is mad at me.
Your grandma was on here night before last.
I know. I was on here last night.
And the puppy.
Yeah, that dog is cute as it can be. I want to get another French bulldog as my own dog, and then what is that, roosters?
Rita, you got a new
I
one
do.
here.
Let's see what it says here. Miss Rita, OMG, I'm here because of those dumplings. Amazing. I've never had them before and I'm hooked. My best friend wants me to make peace cobbler and dumplings, so I look forward to making them. Well, them some good dumplings. All right, or Terry, my husband thinks they are anyway. That's the only kind he wants to eat.
Hold on, I lost. Are you there?
Thank you for joining us tonight. Whereabouts are you located, Black American Princess? We're from all over in this chat.
y'all already know where I'm located because I live like literally 2 miles away from my grandma.
Farm wife's not mad at you, Trevor.
Yeah, she says she's not mad at you. She likes you.
She just wants you to be nice to your
Yeah.
grandma.
You have to respect your elders, your grandma and all your elders, me and Randy and your mama and your daddy.
That's what
I'm
Marilyn
just
tells me
playing
all the
around,
time,
all
Trevor.
right?
Mhm.
And I was
I
gonna,
like being on
Where's
here.
Shay Shay and
I've not
Dee been? I haven't
seen
seen
them in
them.
a while. Shay Shay or DJ, either one. Been
Hey,
been
Rita.
several days. Huh? What?
Hey, Rita.
Yeah.
I've been seeing your new Rita stickers. I want one.
My what? My what?
Your Rita Ruth stickers.
My Rita Ruth
Gift
stickers.
stickers?
Yeah.
I don't have any new stickers. I don't think.
You ran out?
They must be old. I bought stickers a couple years ago, but I ain't bought no new ones. And they were just plain. All they just had writing on them. I need some new stickers, don't I?
What color were they?
They were blue.
Yeah.
And they're saying
You
hi
selling
to
any? You selling
American
any?
Princess. Hello, Debbie Williams.
Hey, Rita.
Uh-huh.
You selling any sewing machines in your shop?
I don't sell sewing machines in my shop. Just fabric.
How much would you sell that sewing machine in front of you?
Oh no, this one's not for sale. This one has a name.
Mustard on it?
I know, but how much would you sell it
No, they're
for?
almost like a hot dog, babe. Eat one. They're nasty.
No,
I'll
she's not for sale.
decorate them up,
This is my little pet sewing machine.
I fried mine.
Oh, maybe that would make it better. Oh, she's in Houston, Texas. She got snow too. Black American Princess. Look
I
up
got snow.
Jesse and Lisa, Lazy Days Ahead. They live right there by Houston. They got videos of the snow down there.
I got snow, but it was only about 2 inches.
Is it melted off yet, Trevor?
I still got some on my front porch. You want to
Oh,
see?
okay.
You want to see the little bit I got on my front porch?
Did you make a snow angel?
No, I didn't get enough for that, sadly. Hold on. All right, y'all guys ready? There's just a tiny bit left on my porch.
Whoop. I don't see any snow.
That.
There's very little.
We got
I
snow.
know it's all melting
I showed the
away.
garage picture and it showed it.
Better close the door. Keep the heat in.
I
Hey,
know.
Trevor, farm wife wants to know if your grandma and grandpa still got chickens.
No, they got rid of them sadly, and they gave them to my uncle.
Do you get eggs from your uncle?
No, but my mom buys them from the store.
Or do you like eggs?
I like boiled eggs.
You like boiled eggs. Tell Randy that boiled eggs would be good for him.
Yeah, you need boiled eggs. You don't need all the junk. And boiled eggs are easy to cook in your truck. All you gotta do is just have like a one of them electric pans, so then plug it into your plug port, and then like your inverter or whatever, and then just cook up some eggs in your truck.
Yeah, American Princess, they was showing it there. Jesse looked like it got like 5 inches of snow around the Houston
It was
area.
supposed to be 15 inches here, but it wasn't. It was literally only 2 inches. It didn't even rain snow the whole night. But it's supposed to rain again Monday, and then and then like next week, and then Sunday.
Won't have
Next
no
week.
snow after the rain.
Did everything come to a standstill in Houston with the snow? If it snows here, it comes
Probably
to a standstill.
because they have no snow removal equipment.
Mhm.
Even Florida, Shannon's got family lives in Florida, and we've seen different pictures, different parts of Florida, all the
Florida's
snow.
bad with rain right now. They're having a thunderstorm today. I saw it on my weather app because I have like Florida in my place in my weather app because I follow Florida because was where one of my favorite YouTubers live.
Yes, he does, Jennifer.
Who's your favorite YouTuber, Trevor?
You probably don't know them. And
No,
they're
probably not, but tell me anyway.
the Trench family. And they're very rich. Yes.
Are they rich?
They have over $10 million and they have a $10 million mansion in
Oh my!
Florida.
Who you talk? Who'd you say?
The Trench family.
The Trench family?
What about me and Rita?
We ain't Randy. We ain't rich.
Y'all
that
would
cool
never
life,
be
isn't it?
rich.
Man, I don't know, Rita, whether y'all let Trevor up here no more. We're not in the
I
top
know.
two.
I
You
know.
are another. You're another top. You're the
Hey,
second
Trevor,
one.
do they let you come up on their panel like we do?
They don't go live. They're like they upload.
But you're supposed to say that me and Randy's your favorite.
Y'all are my favorite too. Y'all are my second one. Y'all are my top favorite, but
What?
then you're
What
the
were we second? Randy, he started to say second, didn't he?
I know it. I heard him.
well, don't kick me off.
I'm going to block his number when he calls me now.
What?
Hey,
I'll bet you don't. They don't give you your number out to you. See,
Randy, Trevor, you better say that we're your favorite if you want to come up here
y'all
again.
are my favorite, and I see your arm where you're about to kick me off. You better not hit that button unless I did something wrong.
Bye, Cheryl.
Yeah, bye, Cheryl. Trevor, tell Cheryl bye.
Bye, Cheryl.
Bye, Cheryl.
Sorry,
Respect
not
your
say your
elders.
name, but
Cheryl's got to get back to work. She got
Oh,
a
yeah,
quilt
she's
to
going to
make.
get behind, ain't she?
Yeah.
She's on a strict schedule.
I think she ended up doing 35 last year.
you want to see what I had for dinner?
What'd you have for dinner?
It's probably better than mine. That's all right.
What is it, Castro?
Oh, that
Macaroni
looks good,
casserole?
don't it? Where's the boiled eggs?
I didn't have boiled eggs.
Randy, do you like avocados? That'd be good for you.
Shannon actually, yeah, I do like avocados. She bought me some avocados,
It's none of it.
but I don't. It's nothing that they're laying on the counter, but it's nothing I go and think about till she gets them out
Yeah.
for me. Trevor, farm wife, wants to know how old you are.
What?
How old are
I'm
you?
10. I'll be 11 this year on April 22nd.
I think she's
Rita,
looking for a
it's
boyfriend.
8 o'clock where you are, or 10. It's not time to sew.
It's not time to sew. Anytime
No.
you want to sew, it's time to sew. Let's see. Black American Princess says
Hey,
the snow
what
is
would you
all
do if I
gone
sent
here.
you a couple? Hey, would you hem pants?
What? I missed that. I was reading at the same time. What'd you say?
I said, would you like hem pants? Like cut the bottom and resew it?
Oh, would I hem pants?
'Cause, I have pants
No,
I need to get.
no. Don't get your grandma to do it. Be nice to your grandma. Maybe she'll do it.
My grandma ain't been sewing for like 4 years.
And Black American Princess was hoping for more snow. I didn't want the snow here. It's just too
It's supposed
cold.
to snow again next week, the first of next week.
Hmm.
February, in like the lamb, out like the lion.
And
Debbie says anytime is time to sew.
hey, Kathy,
Hi,
must not
Kathy.
be
Hey,
must not be nothing on TV. So.
no, just repeats.
Yeah, we're second fiddle when it comes to TV for
Yeah,
Kathy.
Hey, Rita,
I
I'll be
like
right back.
watching
I'm
my
gonna mute up.
shows.
Yeah, Trevor.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute up.
Trevor's entertaining us tonight, Kathy.
I seen that while ago when I looked on.
I'm
Okay.
coming. I'm gonna come back. It's just I need to go tell my mom something.
All
Oh,
right.
so he's at home. He's not with his grandma.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's at
He's
home
coming
tonight.
up by his, now his mom. I've heard him talk to his mama just a little bit in the background, so she knows he's up here.
Mm.
And I don't want to be rude and kick him off, so I'm just letting him talk.
He'll let you know if he kick him off.
No, I kicked him off once last night, but we were fixing to go. So he told me, he said, "You kicked me off."
Jennifer's asking about your back, Kathy.
It's getting better, but the doctor says it won't ever get all the way better
Hmm.
because I have
Back,
that
Rita.
degenerative disc disease. So
Hey, Rita, I'm
I
gonna
just
go
have
ahead
to
and
deal
mute
with
off.
it.
Sarah, we watch the FBI. We got like local channels, and they got it all day long. FBI and the NCISs. We watch a lot of that.
Yeah, I like those too. Friday nights we usually watch um that new Fire Country. I like that. And
I
then we
think I've
watch
seen
Blue
that one.
Bloods after it goes off, but they're reruns.
We've seen it advertised, but I haven't seen it. I want to see. We can't get it, but I want to see that new Matlock show.
Oh, I've seen it. It's really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I record it and when it comes on. We watch it. Matter of fact, I got one recorded. I figured we'll watch it tomorrow evening because Saturdays usually is football and stuff like that, and we don't watch football.
Yeah, I don't either. We
Mm-mm.
just got
We don't like.
local channels anymore, and like I don't know, it's kind of like internet channels, so I can't get
Yeah.
regular channels. But we used to have the cable or satellite, and we could record them.
Mm-hmm.
We record some, and when Shannon was off and I'd be off when I was driving all the time, we'd come and sit and binge watch a certain show straight through. Several
Mm-hmm.
episodes.
We've done that a lot. We just finished watching on Netflix.
Yeah, Shannon watches
Longmire.
Netflix.
No, I don't.
Huh?
No, it's Amazon. You watch.
I watch Amazon.
Shannon watches Amazon channels. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to turn them
I
on.
watch Amazon channel.
The cable got so expensive, though, so you can't afford that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just kept going up
Well,
and up.
it does.
And no,
We don't pay for cable. I just stream from my daughter. She gets it, and she can have up to 3 people on her stuff. So I'm
Well,
one
that's
of her
good. Then
3
you can
people.
share.
So she's got me and her daughter and her husband on there and herself. Well, that's 4. You're right. But yeah, we have the Roku, and then we have Hulu and the Up channel that you prescribe to,
Right.
and then Paramount, um, Amazon, Netflix. Who else do we have? I don't know. There's quite a bit. YouTube. I can put my YouTube on TV and watch it. I like that. And
Yeah,
YouTube actually has some good movies in them on it.
we got two different TVs. We got one here in the big screen in the living room, then we got one in the bedroom, and we're using
Mhm.
like the internet or just the antenna, and they both got different channels. They're not. One of them's a smart TV, and I guess one ain't.
Well, no, they're both smart TVs.
But one of them gets
Mhm.
different channels, and the other one doesn't.
This is an LG.
Uh-huh.
It's a Roku.
Oh,
That's the difference.
I have a one. I think it's a 19-inch. It's a small one. My daughter had it when she was in college. In my sewing room. And then I have I think it's a 32-inch in the bedroom. And then we have 55-inch here. And it's getting to be about 10 years old. And I said, when it goes out, I want a 70-inch. Whatever will fit in my spot.
when we were younger, we had that big portable one. 25-inch console. And now they
Mhm.
got these
Oh,
ones that
yeah.
take up the whole wall, and you can get the
Yeah.
surround sound and everything.
My best friend and my neighbor, what is that she bought, Larry? 85-inch?
Yeah.
85-inch. Kind of the size that Frances has in her bedroom.
Have you been
It
nice to
takes up
Larry?
my friend's whole
Yeah.
wall.
Have you been nice to Larry?
I have, Larry, have I been nice to you?
No.
I didn't
He
say
said
you
no.
had.
No TV.
Hey, I watch it more than he does. He watches all the shows I watch.
Probably
But
because you'll beat him if you don't.
I'm telling you. I went to the dentist one time
Tell
a
her,
couple.
I hardly ever get to touch that remote.
Yeah, he hardly ever touches the remote.
I
But
keep
I went to
mine
the
next
dentist
to
a
me.
couple. Yeah, I have that too. See, just like yours.
I try to hide it from Shannon all the time.
Then I have the Roku. But
Hi, Gladys.
when I went to the dentist a couple years ago, he had his hands all down in there. And the next day I woke up with a big old bruise right here. And I think I went on a Friday. And when we went to church on Sunday morning, I told my pastor he was beating on me. And he was just aggravating him about it. Of course, our pastor's a mess anyway.
Uh-oh, Sarah must have a giant TV.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, how do you got time to watch? You're always sewing too.
Yeah, but she watches
I have
TV
mine
while
on.
she sews, though.
Mm-hmm. I have mine on in the sewing room. But I have to concentrate on what I'm doing, but I like noise.
Yeah, I
Especially
gotta
when I'm
have
here by
background
myself.
noise.
Uh-huh. And so I'll have it on and I'll listen. Especially when I'm watching something to do with Bigfoot, because I love Bigfoot stuff.
You're
I was
gonna
looking for them,
you're gonna
Rita,
have
when
to
we
go
was
down
at your
to Rita's
house.
Creek and look at it then.
Mm.
Yeah, we went down
I
there.
know you did.
We were looking. Yep.
Sarah has
We have just
five.
And then it was what later on that summer that the kids took that picture that looked like one was across the creek looking at us.
Yeah, I remember that. So
Hi,
I'd
Mary.
like to see one just to see for myself. But then it'd probably terrify me the rest of my
Probably
life.
never would go out at night or out in the woods or nothing anymore.
Mm-mm. I don't go out at night anyway, but only time I really go shopping is Larry goes with me because our area in Atlanta, well, we're outside of Atlanta, but it's pretty bad. And what's so bad is we don't go to our Walmart that's here by us. It's about 5 or 6 minutes up the road. We go to one that's 30 minutes away. It's a whole lot nicer
Hmm.
area. Uh, and we were in the one by our house, went to get him some black pants. And we couldn't believe that the men's underwear is behind bars and they have it locked up where you can't get in
Wow.
it.
That's a bad
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you don't. There's a homeless camp behind their fence behind
Yeah. There's a homeless camp too behind the store.
Hmm.
But I will not go over there unless he goes with me, unless I have to.
Hmm.
Of
With
course,
your
he's
back,
74
with
and
your
I'm
back like it,
70. So
with your back like it is, are you being able to get your stuff done for the flea markets?
yeah, yeah.
Are you?
Um, I'm not working on it right now because I only do one show now, and it's not until September,
Oh, okay.
like the middle of September. So I got plenty of time.
My mom and dad love doing the flea market stuff. I bought them a school bus and painted it up and made like a living quarters in it, and they had the
Uh
back
huh.
part made to put their stuff in. She would go to auction. She'd make stuff too. She was a crafter, but she would go to auctions, or I'd find stuff, and
Hmm.
then they'd go and sit and talk. They love to sit and talk to people mainly, and they love doing that
Hmm.
stuff.
That's Larry has a flea market he goes to every weekend. He's selling some of our stuff and a friend's stuff where his grandmother passed away. And he paid Larry to go through the house and get what was good and what was bad and throw that away. And so, since Larry had a history of flea marketing, he decided he'd start doing it to get rid of some of that
Hmm.
stuff.
Hi, Dave, Amanda, and Nancy.
And he's selling some of my towels and stuff at the flea market. My bear I just made, he's taking it tomorrow. He wants to see if anybody's interested.
We got a couple actually here on our farm years ago. My brother, we have 180 acres here, and he sold it all off. But we took 20 acres of it and tried to start a flea market, and we did it for a couple of
Hmm.
years, but it didn't really take off. But we got one over in Kansas. It's a big one. I don't know how it's. No, it's not White Cloud. That White Cloud has its own, but there's another one that they went to right south of it. I can't think of the name of
Hmm.
it though. But it's. I mean, people come from all over to that one over there.
Well, that's good. This one's just a little old small one here, not
There's a
to
guy.
about like.
I think he's on the East Coast somewhere. He's a farmer, and he raises pigs and chickens and stuff. And he goes to a
Hmm.
market there. I can't think of the name of the channel now. And I mean, he's got a pretty good sized farm, and he goes and sells these pork and these chickens and beef at the market all the time, going to the flea markets and stuff. So I love going to them. You know, you can get some good deals, and you know, and if you want to sell stuff, you can sell it. You know, pretty easy too.
Yeah. Well, his is a flea market. Mine is a craft show.
Oh, okay. Good night,
Good
Debbie.
night, Debbie.
them. We got
I need 5
flea
more.
markets sell them.
I'm almost there. Ain't
That's what he was just talking about. Somebody was selling all
Yeah.
that.
I always said pigs.
Oh, well, he did say that.
Meat.
It's the meat. Yeah.
They
One of
sell
the ladies I was on Facebook with, she went to that show down in Texas last summer. There, it wasn't craft. It's like a quilting show.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big
There's
deal.
actually a quilting museum about probably 45 minutes from me. Never been to it. I
Hmm.
want to, but I have never been to it.
I get where I can walk around. I want to go over to Missouri Star and see if I can video walking around showing some
oh,
of
yeah.
the people talk about
We
it.
would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I heard the other day from somebody they actually have a man cave there.
Huh.
Okay.
Place so you can go with your husbands. They got a place to go while they're looking at the material and different things.
Trouble 24 over there in Virginia, I mean,
Uh-huh.
in Kentucky,
Uh,
just before it gets out of the closest state, about 20 miles. There's a big place over there that shows quilts and sells stuff and all.
You know, Rita, I was thinking what I can do because I'm not driving now. Something I could do for my channel. Where we live right here, they got the house that
it's Randy that was a truck driver, or probably still is.
outlaw Jesse James is at Jesse James's house museum. I could go in there and like do a video showing that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Uh-huh. Well, Randy,
It's
are
right here
you
in St. Louis.
retiring, or is it just because you're sick? Why?
I'll probably be retiring, but after I go get my glasses, see if I can walk around or get my eyes checked. I'm not going to go back out on the road probably, but I'm going to try to find something I can do.
Uh-huh. Larry hasn't driven on the road in how long you been retired? 7 years? 8 years?
65 would be 10 years.
No, you didn't retire in 65.
No, 2015.
2015. So it's been 10 years now.
I've been off 2 months. It's driving me nuts.
Yes,
But I still drive every can I can.
it still does him. Drives him
Shannon
crazy.
won't even let me drive. I haven't even drove nothing except the tractor to push snow. Shannon won't even let me drive the pickup.
Well, he drives everywhere we go, but he might be fixing to kind of ease up on that a little bit. I don't drive with him in the car with me because he yells.
I know that.
And
Shatters.
yes,
He
You
ducked
do
me.
too, girl.
yeah, I do lately.
Well, they can't drive, can they, Larry?
Yes, we can. He runs stop signs all the time.
I just
All the time.
He said only when
The
there's
stop
no
sign's
cars
a
there.
suggestion. It's a suggestion.
Because I tell him, you just ran a stop sign. Wasn't no cars there. He
I
said.
stopped twice at the next one. Well, it ain't as bad as Rita driving around without a driver's license.
Yeah.
Now I got an email today and got a temporary one. And I didn't print it out yet. I did go down to that eye doctor this morning without one, but because they emailed.
Did you alter the picture?
Yeah.
Did you put a young girl's picture
No,
on it?
they're going to send a copy of the old one, I guess.
Oh, me.
So no, it was just a piece of paper with the numbers and stuff, but no picture on it yet.
Yeah.
Tell Randy my goal is still to take my cross through the Lord's cross through every city in America.
Mm-hmm. He probably heard you.
I can barely hear Larry.
Well, he can't come over. Well, you could come over here. You just ain't got no shirt
But
on.
just tell him
He said he was going to
still going to take
his cross to every city in America.
It's already been around the entire border.
And he said it's already been around the entire border. If we ever get it back, it's been in the shop for 2 months.
Oh no.
Oh.
It just needed.
What's taking so long?
He can't get the parts. Having a hard time getting parts.
The guy that works on
The guy that works on
it. Tell
it.
him it's got 490,000 on it.
Larry says it's got 490,000 on it.
Yes.
Wow.
A diesel. It's that what is it?
It's a F350 7.3.
7.3 diesel in it.
We got a 7.3 in one of our pickups.
Yeah.
Here. That's the better motor.
It is.
Ours only got 190,000.
Wow,
on it.
that's good.
Tell him the one I had before that had 523,000.
Yeah, it did. He had one before. It had 500 and something thousand.
23,000.
And we sold it to a Mexican guy, and he fixed it up. Of course, Larry had messed up.
If you take care of it, they last a long
They
time.
do. Larry had it was a dually. It was the Cub Cab or whatever you
Super Cab.
call it, Super Cab, and the one we have now is a 4-door.
We got ours is a club cab.
It is a-
Now our one we drive
Little
all the
doors.
time's a GMC, but it's the 4-door one.
That's what ours is, the 4 doors.
Our Ford has got the 7.3. It's 4-door, but I don't call it 4-door. You got to open the front door.
Yeah, to open the back door. That's the way his other one was. And it was a
Yeah.
diesel too.
You
But
see what
those guys made
Yes, it
look
does,
good.
Kim. If you live in California, you would know it's a rolling stop. California
That's
stops.
exactly what Larry calls it. But now sometimes
Yep.
he'll just run through it.
You know what? I got in trouble in my truck because I used to paint my tires, the letters on them white.
Uh-huh.
And I was in Florida down by Jacksonville. And because I painted my letters, you could see if the tires were moving really easy because the letter. And I was down in Jacksonville and I come up to a stop sign. There was no traffic. And it's like an on-ramp. So I just went on through it. The cop was up there on the ramp. He pulled me over. He goes, "You know why I stopped you?" I go, "No." "You run the stop sign." I go, "No, I didn't." He goes, "Yeah, I seen your tires moving because you got the white letters on it." So,
So
Yeah.
are you going to sell your tractor?
yep, they're both for
All
sale.
right. I didn't know you had 2 of them.
Yeah, I got one. One I've been driving. I got it last December, and I never did get the other one sold. So I got 2 of them for sale now.
Okay.
Larry can come out of retirement.
He wants to, but his eyes are not good enough for him to come out of retirement. He's been having since COVID. He had a torn
Uh-huh.
retina. Is that what it
Yeah,
is? Torn retina. And he had to have surgery on it, emergency surgery. And then
Mm.
did it tear again? It did
Yeah, COVID
something.
had and then the retina.
And
After a
he
while.
had to have
Hi,
another
Linda.
surgery. So he's had 3 actually on that one eye. And he and
I go February 7th to get my eyes checked, see what's wrong with them.
we're going Monday. Our oldest daughter's taking us because he's got to see me for something going on in my left eye, and then they may possibly do surgery in his eye again while we're there.
I haven't been to be diagnosed what's going on in mine. I've heard of different things that could have something to do with the blood in there, and I've heard of cataracts, and I've heard of different things. So
And it
I
could
really
be
don't
your
know
blood
what's going to
sugar.
happen. Yeah, that's what some of the ladies in here say, that I need to get my numbers
Yep.
down manageable before I go
Mhm.
because I won't get a true test.
Get your wife to go buy you some cinnamon caplets and take those. You got some? Yeah. That helps.
Yeah, she got me some.
That helps a lot.
I'm on 2 different. They give me 2 different pills for it.
Mhm.
You know what else helps? Not eating brownies.
Shut up.
Kathy, did you hear his brownie story?
I don't think so. This is what I'm eating. You see what it is?
Gummy bear or gummy something?
Malted milk balls,
Oh,
Easter
I
ones.
love malted milk balls.
I do too, Rita.
Mm.
Yeah, them
And when I
whoppers. You got those are eggs, but those whoppers,
Yes.
I love them whoppers.
I love Whoppers.
Oh, for you people that didn't see Rita's show this afternoon, if you order from her this week, you'll get candy in your box.
To get rid of it, so I won't eat it.
All right.
It's Christmas candy.
That was
Christmas
good
chocolate.
that Randy's
Hold on.
I put in so I've been order.
We ate it all. Only thing I have left is some chocolate balls in the freezer that I made. My kids fight over
No, I
them,
messed up.
and they're
Kathy, my numbers were getting down yesterday, and I've been wanting something, and Shannon said I couldn't have cake, but so I was being a smart ass, and there's brownie mix in there. So I went in and made a brownie last night while she's at work,
Mhm.
and my numbers went from 128 to 315
Oh
last night.
yeah. Yeah. And are you able to get out and walk?
I can't hardly. I fell. I got dizzy in December, first part of December, and I was in San Antonio, and I fell down some steps and hurt my back. And I was going to a chiropractor and stuff, but I quit doing that. But I can't stand very long. Like making the brownies last night, my back cramps up and gets hurting really bad. So I can barely walk around the house. I walk outside to the pickup about it. I can't hardly walk clear to the barn yet.
Mm.
But it's been so cold outside, and I haven't been able to get outside because it's been so cold.
Have you been to the doctor
Yeah, somebody else.
about your back?
I went to a regular doctor, and he was a quack. My blood pressure dropped under 100, and I got dizzy walking in. And I told him, well, it's okay. And they x-rayed me and said there wasn't nothing wrong with it. But my left side, it just, Shannon can feel it. It's like it feels like it's out of place. But I went to the chiropractor, what, 5 times? 6 times?
5 or 6 times.
And it didn't seem like it was helping.
Or sometimes it takes more than 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, that's true. I've never.
I love pork rinds, but I keep telling her, I keep forgetting to tell Shannon to get me some pork rinds.
Yeah, you can have all them you want. They are not fattening. I munch on a lot during the day. I'll go in there and get me ham, that deli ham. I'll go in there and get
She
me.
got what I eat during the day is cottage. She gets me this big tub of cottage
Mhm.
cheese,
If you don't dump it.
and now I ended up dumping half of one of them on the floor the other night. The lid I couldn't get off, but she gets me a deli ham too, so I'll get me a few slices of it and some cottage cheese to snack on in the afternoon.
I think when we come home from the grocery store, I ate a little cup of applesauce and went and got me a.
And then at night I get these granola bars.
Yeah. Walmart brand, I think it is.
Yeah. She gets a big box of them, so I'll have one of them, and then she gets me like the Slim Jims
Mm-hmm.
and the string cheese. So I got either granola bar or Slim Jim or string cheese
Yeah.
to snack on at night.
And Granny Smith apples are on the counter.
I've seen that.
I love I like Granny Smith pretty good apples. But my favorite is what are they like? Pink Ladies. Love
Oh,
Pink
Pink
Ladies. Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah, they got pink ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon likes his red one. She gets his red ones,
I like the Red Delicious myself.
but there's not as much flavor to them for me.
Yeah, the Pink
certain time of
Ladies
year.
is a sweet and a sour. They're
Oh,
really good and real hard. Kind of on the lines of a Granny Smith, but not as tart.
okay.
I love them. So, Rita, are you cold? You got a jacket on.
You know, I am cold.
Well, stoke up the fire.
I was cold when I started the live tonight. I'm comfortable now, but I was cold when I started.
Are you sitting there barefooted?
No, look, I go. Look,
Hi, Linda.
but it's a
And
soft-
socks.
so one
I'm
shoe.
sitting-
I had to pull the one shoe off, so this foot was just the socks kind of cold, but my shoes on the other foot.
You better watch it. You get up, you'll go around in circles then.
Yep, you might.
You can't.
Mary
I
said hi
cannot
to you.
sew with shoes on.
I can. I can't go barefooted. I had heel surgeries years ago, back in '86, I think it was, and
That's a lot of years.
I can't stand walking on my heels barefooted.
Hmm.
What was that?
I only wear shoes when I have to.
Uh huh.
We what did? I don't think.
Yes, we were. That's
I
when
wear
you had
shoes
surgery
outside.
in your hand. Remember, and I had feet surgery. You remember?
I always remember you. I had to bring something to you to open, and I had to go pick
And it was, we had been in here, this house too long.
Linda, what part of the country you from? My ex-wife's stepfather was a Hauser. He lived in Oklahoma.
Linda's in Texas, but I don't think she was born and raised in Texas, but she'll have to tell you. I know that's where she's at right now.
Rita, is your snow finally gone?
Not all of it. In the shade, there's still some. Now, out in the sunshine, it's gone, but not in the shade.
Hmm. We still got a little bit. It'll probably be gone by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But we only got about an inch or inch and a half. We didn't get much.
Yeah, we had between 9 and 10 inches, and then we had all that cold right behind it, and we didn't get above freezing for several days.
Yeah, I know. Monday it was really cold. It was in the teens, and I got out of the bed to go to the pool, and I told Larry, I said, I ain't going. It's too cold. I ain't gonna get in that cold water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got right back in the bed. And I didn't go Wednesday.
It's supposed to be in the 40s here tomorrow, so
Yes.
maybe a lot more of ours will melt.
Yeah,
We still got quite a bit.
I think we're going to be in the 50s tomorrow,
But
Larry.
I hope to break 50 more.
I hope to break 50. But I don't mind the cold. It just hurts Arthur. That's all.
It hurts me. Behind me is a heating blanket. It's 72 degrees in here, but I'm always cold.
I'm on one.
And so I sit here on this heat blanket. It ain't on right now, but I sit here most of the time with the heat blanket on behind me.
I have the heating pad on me most of the time. Sometimes I think that's the only way I can go. I'm taking now going to water aerobics 3 days a week. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have physical therapy. And this one young girl in there, she's probably in her middle 20s, early 30s. I call her a young girl. I told her she was the killer because she's been about to kill me.
Rita, I'm going to have to get off here. I've got to go get me something to eat.
Well, what? Hey, tell us what you're going to get first so we can approve it.
Yeah, tell us what you're going to get.
We have to approve it or disapprove it.
I'm going to get me another piece of brownie.
You're not getting no more brownies.
I don't want to waste
No
it.
brownies.
Tell her to put them in the freezer.
I'll take 3 cinnamons and half a brownie.
No.
Shannon, get
No,
your whip,
I think-
Shannon.
I'm going to have to.
About time you go back to bed, ain't it?
Yes, I'm going to go back to bed.
All right, as soon as she goes
What
to
do
bed.
you take for your sugar besides the cinnamon?
I got 2 different pills. One of them starts with a G.
Glipizide
Glipizide.
and Farziga.
Farziga is the other one.
Good thing I can pronounce them.
Farziga?
I don't
I never heard of that.
Yeah, Farziga.
I just take metformin 750 milligrams twice a day.
You can't take that.
I can't take that. Something out
It
it.
makes you sick.
It made me sick when I first
It
started taking
will.
that one.
It makes you sick when you first start taking it, but then after like a month, it'll get less and less. You won't get sick anymore.
Hey, see, Linda had a brownie.
Do what, Larry?
Linda, don't tempt him. His sugar's messed up.
But I used to take the metformin and Actos, but this new doctor, I've been seeing her for about a year, just over a year. She said she didn't like Actos, so she took me off of it. And that's when I started.
I got a new doctor here, so I don't. I think she's a quack. She's a nurse practitioner, and so I mean my numbers are coming down, but I don't know. It's hard to find a doctor in this area.
It's hard to find a good doctor.
Yeah, somebody that actually will talk to you and find out all about you.
Yes, that's the way this
The other
doctor is. I really like
Now
her.
the other one did talk to me a little bit, but his people. What started all this is I switched doctors about 6 months
Mm-hmm.
ago, where Shannon goes, and they had all the my prescriptions, but they didn't fill one of my pills, and one of them I had stopped, the glipizide, and one of them I'd stopped taking,
The Forziga.
and I was keeping it under control, and I kept calling, hey, the pharmacy says, it's ready to refill, and I don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do it. And I kept waiting, and it went on for 4 months. So that's when my numbers shot up to 590.
Mm.
And then I got sick, and now it's messed my eyes up and everything else. So
Probably sue them over that.
I like cottage cheese, Jennifer. I eat a lot of it.
I love cottage cheese. I like that a large curd cottage cheese.
Yep.
Larry don't like it.
With salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't put salt and
Salt
pepper
and pepper on it.
on it. I
Yep.
like to eat mine with fruit, especially pineapple.
But peaches is good.
It is.
Yeah, cottage cheese and peaches is really
Yep.
good.
I like that.
Shannon doesn't like
I
cottage
only
cheese
like
either.
cottage cheese and lasagna.
I put cottage
But-
cheese in lasagna, but I don't ever make it. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's the only way she'll eat it, is if it's in
yeah.
there.
Larry don't care for lasagna, so I don't ever make it.
Hmm.
I didn't used to, but I've got where I'll eat it now.
Mhm.
Shannon, because she works all the time, and she's actually getting ready to go to 4 12-hour days, so it's going to be kind of a mess
Wow.
around here.
Yeah.
And so we try to, on weekends, like she got some stuff to make chili. We sit and she cuts it all up and we freeze chili
Mhm.
so we can just heat it up, at night when she gets up. So,
Yeah.
but she makes lasagna and puts it in metal tins, and then we can just put it in the oven. And she writes on the box on top of it, telling me how much temperature, how long, and so I can stick it in the oven for her. But we try to set meals up on a weekend, so during the week she doesn't have to get up and try to cook something.
Yeah. When my daughter was working at the hospital, the one that's the nurse, she would do all of her meal preps, and she was off on the weekend unless she was on call. And she wouldn't do anything. She'd eat out all the next
Hi,
week.
Ginger. I didn't know that, Ginger. And I add salt to mine. I got to have salt in mine.
I never tried it with
She
salt.
says
Now,
cottage cheese has a lot of salt in it.
Oh, it does.
I put salt on my apples when I eat them.
I don't like salt.
Oh, Linda made, I didn't do that, Linda. I'll have to try that. Linda made brownies with cream cheese swirl. And she made a video
I
of
bet
it.
that's good.
Yeah.
I love
I bet
cream
Randy's
cheese.
not going to get more of that.
I think I got some cream cheese in there.
You might have cream cheese, but I'm going to throw away all
The
the
cream.
boxes.
I'm going to tell on myself. Cream cheese and whipped cream when you can't see looks the same in the same tub.
Okay.
Shannon got this little tub of cream cheese, and I thought it was whipped
This was
cream.
before you got sick.
That's before I got sick, and I couldn't see right, I guess.
Yeah.
And I got me a bagel out, and I was going to put cream cheese on it. No, it was a
No, it was a pie.
pie. It was a
Like
pie.
pie.
It was a blueberry pie. I was going to put whipped cream on it, but it was cream cheese.
Oh.
I thought it looked like the same tub.
Mm,
That's a blueberry pie.
That was priceless.
yeah. Larry said you messed up blueberry pie with whipped cream on it. He doesn't like whipped cream.
Man, Larry, whipped cream's good.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a good kind.
Especially it's homemade.
Not the
like
kind in the
blueberries.
can, though. Oh, I do too. I love blueberry. Anything blueberry.
He loves
Blueberry
blueberries.
muffin,
And-
blueberry pancakes. Yep.
He'd eat it all if I fixed it for him.
Did you ever get you any of the monk fruit sweetener?
No.
That's a good one to use.
I tried some stevia. I don't like it. But I'm used to drinking Splenda.
Jane, my brownies were from scratch. I opened the box and scratched it in the pan.
So you couldn't have added the monk fruit anyway. You'd had to have a recipe to done that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I read the recipe on the back of the box.
Ah,
I guess we were lucky he didn't burn the house down.
I know. All right, guys,
He
I gotta
must have
go.
really been craving them brownies to have even made them. You couldn't have got Terry.
I
to make.
was.
And my son helped you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, Jane says that's not from scratch.
No. I know one time at our church we had a ball. We had a men's cake contest, and the men had to make it from scratch.
Okay.
No boxes.
That would be
And
funny. I can imagine.
it was very funny. And Larry made a chocolate cake. I think it was yellow inside and chocolate outside. That's one of his favorites. And when he put them on the cake plate and he started decorating it, it split straight across the middle, all the way down.
Huh.
And he went to the store and bought him some of that can frosting you decorate cakes with. And he put on there Larry's Canyon.
Larry's Canyon. Okay.
And he won second prize.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Mm-hmm. And we got somebody that didn't have a husband in there or wasn't prejudiced, partial to one person or another.
Uh-huh.
But it was fun.
That sounds like a fun thing to participate.
Mm-hmm. It was real fun. We had a good time. You done playing?
Well, we're gonna let Bill have more time. Games up. I run out on the things to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Like I told you, I don't pay money to get extra.
And farm-wise, Jane, can you bake with monk fruit? Does it taste good?
That I don't know. Now I've made stuff with Splenda before, and you can't tell the difference.
And Jane said
Because
he
it measures just like sugar and everything.
should have called it an earthquake cake.
Yeah.
Mary's
Somebody
Canyon.
said you should have called it an earthquake
Or
cake. Yeah, volcano cake, he said. Yeah, I've told our pastor.
Put some red icing on the inside of it like it was flames.
Yeah. I've told our pastor we needed to do that and let the men make cakes.
But what he did was just writing on it, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah. He put the chocolate icing on it and then it split. And at first he started not to take it. And I talked him into taking it, and then he went and got that frosting, and I think they're in tubes now. We're used to they were in cans, in a little can. And he just wrote it on there. And if I'm not mistaken, our pastor won, and he had a mayonnaise chocolate cake.
Oh, okay. I've never made one of them, but they say they're good.
Yeah, it was good. It really was good.
Oh, I'm yawning.
You got more fabric coming in besides today?
There'll be some more. Yeah. I can't tell you exactly what right now. Some of this I ordered 6, 7, 8 months ago. It's just coming in now.
Okay. That you had today's pretty.
That was nice, wasn't it? Those panels, they were nice.
I didn't care too much for the panels, but I liked the blue.
Oh, the ones that went with it.
I thought that was really pretty. I've got a panel in here to make for my granddaughter, and I just haven't Hadn't done it. Been doing other stuff.
Hmm.
But I was going to ask you, who is having the baby in your family?
Millie and Deanna are going to have a little brother in July.
Brother.
Hmm.
Oh my.
So still a few
Are
months
they?
away, but that'll be that'll be three for them. So three
Yep.
babies, kids.
I was wondering if it was your daughter, but I know that her kids are
Her,
pretty
no,
older.
yeah, it's not her, and she's my daughter's. She's 41 now.
Oh, okay.
If I'm if I'm right, I have to stop and think how old they are. You know
My
how that is.
oldest
So,
my oldest is 46. He's 46. And then my daughter's 42, the oldest daughter, and then the youngest one is 34.
well, my daughter was born in 83, and my son was born in 90. So there's a few years of difference between them. So.
Okay, it's the same year my youngest was born, in 90, in November of 90. She was due in January, the very first part of January. But she
Do what?
came November. She was due the first part of January, and she
And she,
came November 21st.
so how tiny was she?
She weighed 6'4". No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, 6'4".
So she
And
wasn't
then,
real small. Yeah.
well, my son was 9 pounds 8 ounces. And the doctor said, had I carried both of the girls full term, they would have both been well over 10 pounds.
Okay. Well, now my daughter, she came a month early, and she was 5 pounds 12 and a half ounces. So she was
That's what
little.
my grandbaby weighed
And
when
then the
she was
son,
born.
he was just a little early too. I've got problems when they come too early, but
I
but
did too, Rita.
he was it was almost 8 pounds, 7 pounds, and like 15 and a half ounces. So
Wow. So he wasn't too early.
but he was due. He was due September the 28th, and he come September the 8th. So he was a little bit
Oh,
early.
yeah, not too much. Noah, my son, he was due August the 4th, and he came August the 6th.
Okay.
So he was 2 days late.
And then my daughter, her little boys, they come early. Isaac, the oldest one, was 2 pounds and 12 ounces, and little old James, he's the middle one. He was 2 pounds and 2 ounces.
My
They
goodness.
they spent lots of time in the NICU. So
Mm.
hello, Sandra Kay. And then
Did
on
they
the
ever? Did
and
they ever? Go
on
ahead.
the third one, we can't talk, can we? Both
I
times.
know.
The third one, she had what I had with Justin was the cerclage, where they kind of tie up so they won't come early.
Yeah, so they won't come early. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
had that with the third one.
with the third one, and I had that with Justin, but not with her. So
Mm-hmm. They
hello,
probably would have done that with me if I had another one, but I was 36 or 37 when I had Jenny, and I said, I don't want to be pregnant again.
mm-hmm.
Because Wendy was a month early, and Jenny was 6 weeks early. I said, I don't want to be pregnant again.
Mm-hmm.
And, with my age, too, the doctors kept saying that that I could have it taken care of because of my age. They want me to have an abortion.
Oh no!
Yeah. And I told him, I said, I looked at him straight in his face and I said, the Lord give me this baby for some reason. And whether she's sick or something's wrong with her, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting rid of her.
No.
So she's a smart girl. She become a nurse.
Yeah.
Studied for a lot of years.
Hmm.
I think it was what is it, 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
Hmm.
And I got so tickled at her, Rita. They take this test when they get out of nursing school, and it's called an NCLUX, like a chicken clucks.
In cluck.
NCLUX. And it cost $500 when she took it. That's been 10 years ago.
Wow.
And she was so worried. And that's just for people becoming an RN. If you're just a regular nurse, you don't take that test. And so she was so worried that she was going to fail that test. And people had told her if the computer shut off at a certain point, that means you passed.
Mm-hmm.
But she come in and said, Mama, I only got 50, I think she said, questions in, and it shut off. And I said, well, that's a good thing. That means you passed. I don't think so. I don't think I passed. And she found out 2 or 3 weeks later that she had passed with flying colors.
Hmm. No.
She did really good.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's working at home. She's just as happy as she can be.
Well. So she don't miss being around working with people, I don't guess.
No,
I wouldn't either if I was her. I wouldn't miss it.
Well, she
I
might miss
couldn't.
that, but she don't miss all the call-ins and all.
Yeah, she don't miss the call-ins, because she'd be on call-in a whole weekend, and sometimes she'd be called in at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
And when she was on call during the week, she'd get called, and then during the night, and then she'd have to go home and take care of her animals, and then turn around and come right back to work.
Oh my.
It was rough. She made good money though.
Hmm.
She made more money than me and her daddy ever made together.
Cutting pieces as I need them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I ain't catching a cold. I sneeze and my nose goes to running. So I hope not.
I do that all the time. And I've been allergy tested. They say I don't have any allergies. But yet my throat gets scratchy sometimes, and my nose itches off,
Uh,
and it runs. They said I have what is it called? Rhinosinusitis or something like that. And I asked the nurse what was that, and she said it's just runny nose syndrome. They don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. No, don't sound like it.
No.
But
So
Terry
mine just
kind of had a
runs.
cold, so I hope I ain't caught his cold.
Yeah, you may have.
I know.
Because,
Let's see.
me and Larry had it a few weeks back.
The federal workers are mad because they're going to have to start going back to the office. No more working from home.
Yeah, I heard that. And I told my son-in-law or my daughter, I said, I sure hope it doesn't affect my son-in-law because he works from home except one day a week.
Hmm.
And she said she didn't think so because he worked for Delta.
He's not a federal worker.
He's not a federal worker. Oh, the
But
twins are great, Deborah.
there was one of those Congress persons was testifying before Congress the other day on the Social Security people, and he was talking about old people would call the Social Security hotline and nobody would answer the phone, and those old people would be on the phone like waiting for like 4 hours.
Oh my goodness. Well, did you hear what I heard on the talk show radio earlier today? That those people up in North Carolina, this person went uptown, up to their, what is it called, their capital, they needed some kind of papers or something to get help or something. I don't really remember.
Federal aid,
Yeah, so
disaster relief.
Larry said some kind of federal aid. And do you know they wouldn't sign the papers and give them to him because they had a Trump sign in their yard?
But Trump went there today, though, and released some
Yeah.
federal money that was going to the immigrants.
Yeah.
I have felt so bad for them people in North Carolina.
I know it.
And what's in September? The latter part of September that started. So
Yeah, that's where that story come from. Was he heard it? Somebody told him that, and he said that's not very nice, is what he said.
Mm-mm.
I haven't heard him say a bad word about anybody.
Well, see, that's not. There's Jane. I couldn't reach them about my Medicare earlier this month. They said for certain people the wait was months.
For what?
And if you,
Medicare.
well, I don't know, but if you call the Social Security number with any kind of question and they're working from home, they're not working. They're not answering the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Is the way I understood it.
Mhm. Oh, I was going to show that picture. Let me see if I can find it. I was going to show y'all a picture of the twins from today.
Probably getting to be bigger babies by now.
Oh, yeah, they are fixing to start crawling.
Now her work's just fixing to start when they get mobile.
Yes.
Up with them.
You want to make me big, Rita?
Okay, I will.
Now just, let me see. Hold on. Okay, you can see it. Can you see it? That's the little girl.
Oh, yes.
And that's the boy. Isn't
Bright,
he cute?
you look there.
And they are the cutest little things. And when you hold them, Randy says he's back.
He's back.
When you
Come on
hold
back
them,
here, Randy.
they'll just jump up and down. Cutest little things.
And Lisa, North Carolina governor is really bad. I think he's in the pockets of the company wanting lithium and quartz out of those mountains. Also, they are investors wanting to push people off their land. They want the land cheap to develop it,
Mm-hmm.
then develop to rent. Let's see, Jane. I was confused about whether the MC that would be Medicare that would be withheld from my first check would be for January or February. I finally got someone at our local office.
I hadn't had any trouble with mine not coming in.
Precious babies.
Mm-hmm. They are adorable, and you just look at them and smile and make little noises with your mouth, and they'll just smile back at you. They're happy little babies.
Mm-hmm.
Larry's even got where he'll hold them a little bit.
Well.
And he doesn't like holding little bitty babies.
No. Most men don't.
No, I guess because they're so little, they're afraid they're going to hurt them. I know when our grandbaby was born, he didn't see her till she was a couple of weeks old because he was on the road. And she was in NICU for about a week and a half, I think. I think the day she came home, she come over here and her daddy was home. My daughter brought her over here. He got to hold her. Matter of fact, his picture is up there in that black frame of him holding her. You couldn't see it. I'd have to get up and put it up close.
I don't see it, but I know if you say it's up there, we know it is.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yes, third one on the right going this way on the very top row.
Yeah. And she's 15 now.
Hmm.
She's my only natural grandchild. I have a step grandson, but she's all I got.
Oh, only one. Hmm.
Yeah. Spoilt rotten, too. She gets anything she wants, just about.
Jane, I went on Medicare 3 months before starting Social Security, so I had to pay for it out of pocket. You know, we have to pay for Terry's out of pocket because he's not drawing his Social Security yet.
Mm.
To
Why
send him
don't he go on and draw it?
the what?
Why
Why
don't
did-
he go ahead and draw it?
He's going to start in March, but he wanted to wait till he was old enough where he could still make money without having to pay it back because he still runs the cattle and has an income.
What's the age on that?
What is it? He's 67 in 6 months or something like that. I think it is.
Mhm.
That's what he is. Something like that. Don't
The age where you could make as much money.
Well, I don't know what it is now. They change it every year.
Yeah, Larry said they change it every year, but
Yeah, and for what year you're born, it kind of changes too. You know.
I know he can make anything
don't
he
go-
wants. I think right now Larry can.
Yeah, that's because I've been on it for it'll be 10 years in June.
Yeah, you've been on it a long time.
Hello, Doggle Ben. And how are you tonight? $67. Let's see. 67 is the
Full
full
retirement.
for people born 1960 and
60
later.
and later. Mine was still 65. I was born in 54.
It should have kept it at 65. I know you have to work older and older and older.
Yes. I've seen some people at Walmart working, and they were up in their 80s still working. They said they had to.
Mm-hmm. Doggle Ben says, I'm okay, stress day, but it all worked out. What
That's
went on
good.
today? But what went on today that caused the stress, Doggle Ben? I bet your helper stressed you out. That's what I bet you. Would be my guess. They've hired themselves a helper, but they may not be help, reckon. They should
I
have kept.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on, that quilt behind you?
Yeah, and I think if I'm counting right, I need to make one more of these blocks. And
I think it's neat looking. Is that your nieces?
yeah, my great nieces. Yeah, I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah. I like it.
One more block. Let's see, Jane Martin. I didn't wait for full retirement. We need the money, and Social Security may face cuts in 10 years or so.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad I got mine. And you know, a lot of people had trouble getting their disability. I didn't have any trouble getting mine
Hmm.
because I quit working in June of 13, and I filed for it after my last check come in, which I think was September, and I filed for it. a month or two ago, and somebody had told me if you could get one of your doctors to write you a letter and send it in with the paperwork, that it helped it to go through, and that's what I did. And I had my rheumatologist to fill it out for me, and boy, he did me good because mine went right straight through.
Huh. Let's see. They should have kept it. Let's see, what was it? They tried to charge me $1,179 for 3 months supply of my medicine at Walgreens. But
Wow.
but in what, I'll get it up there. But in reality, it's $30 a month. So I just transferred everything to Migers because Walgreens don't know their hind end from a hole in the ground. No,
Oh,
nobody around here gets on disability easily.
that's true. That's true. I think if I hadn't had that from my doctor, I probably wouldn't have got it. I would have had to fight it. And I had an attorney because I had a workers' comp case going on from work. And he told me if they turned me down to let him know, and he would get it for me, he said. But he didn't have to fight for it. And I give that doctor all the credit for it.
Huh.
Because he hand wrote that letter.
Uh,
It wasn't typed or anything. He hand wrote it. But that's been, what, 10, 12, 13 years ago? 13 years ago.
What does Jane say? You have to use your preferred or a network pharmacy. We had to go to Walmart, from Walmart to Walgreens.
Mm.
And the Walgreens don't know how to charge it out on insurance. I tell you, all this medical stuff gets confusing to me.
Yes, it does. It's a pain in the rear. Luckily, my insurance, I can go anywhere I want to. I usually go to Publix. I've been going to them since that store opened, and that's been probably 18, or it's been over 20 years ago, because Wendy worked there when they first opened, and she's been married 20 years now, so it's been over 20 years ago. So I've been using them that long.
Dog Ben Walgreens can't manage one glass lemonade stand. Boy, Dog Ben, you're upset tonight. And hey, Webb, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier tonight or not.
When I was working, I used CVS, and I was on blood pressure medication then, and my insurance at that time, what you do is you get 3 months supply, and you paid for 2 months and you got 1 month free. Well, I called it in because it was a refill to Publix, and when I went to pick it up, it was 1 month. And I said, well, I ordered 3 months. And the pharmacist said, no, it's an insurance thing. And I said, no, it's not. He said, you want me to go ahead and run it through for the whole 90 days? I said, yes, because I get 30 of them free. And he did it, and I didn't take my prescriptions back anymore. That's when I went to Publix.
Randy said, Dog Ben, tell us how you really feel about them. We could go to Publix, but it's across town, and Walgreens is very close.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Let's see. Thank you, Kathy. My husband and I are both retired from that company.
Publix? Is that what you're talking about?
Dog bin, I can go anywhere from prescription, but if the help can't do it right, there's nothing you can do.
Isn't that the truth?
Good help is almost impossible to find these days.
It is. Larry said good help is almost impossible to find these days.
Ain't that the truth?
I went in Walmart one time and took something back before our Walmart got real bad. And the little guy working at the service desk, he didn't look up not one single time or say a single word to me.
Well, how did you? Yeah,
I handed him the receipt and the items, and I said, I want a refund. He didn't say a word. He just did it, handed it to me. He didn't know what I looked like, a man, from a man from Adam or whatever.
My goodness. What Jane said, no one wants to work anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
They want
That's
to
why
pay. Don't want to do nothing.
That's why a lot of these places is hiring senior citizens because they work.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine, she had surgery at the hospital here a year or two ago on her stomach. I don't remember what it was, but they put her in a wheelchair, take her out to go home. And she told the little guy that was going to push her out, she said, I can't raise my feet up to put them on the little foot things. He said, she asked him if he'd help her. He said, that's not my job.
What was his job then?
I know.
It was not to help the patients.
Mm-hmm. Larry said just to push her out, I guess.
My goodness. Mine seems to be pretty good. How do you say that?
I think it's Myers is how it's pronounced.
Myers. I didn't know how to say it. We don't have one around here.
Mm-hmm. We don't have none down here either.
It's like a Walmart. They are based in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You probably don't have Myers in the South, no?
No, it's not down here, but I think they have some in Texas. Because if I'm not mistaken, a few years back when me and Larry went to Texas, I think we went in one.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Trevor.
Is that bad noise here?
It is.
I'm sorry. My mic.
Don't make me boot you out of here because of the bad noise.
I can't help it.
But Trevor, we've been on here for 2 hours and 20 some minutes, so we're fixing to go. As soon as I see if I'm gonna put these over there and see if I've got them all made, and then I'm gonna get off here and go put my toes down by the stove. I think that was the last thing to make my little blocks. I'm fixing to find out.
Yeah, it's my bedtime.
Y'all cross your fingers, and I'll see if that's it.
When are y'all gonna be back on here?
I don't know. Tomorrow morning? I don't know. Tomorrow evening? Tomorrow night? I don't know.
You should come on tomorrow night. But I'm sorry.
Yes, that dog will be in. That's Francis. It's Trevor.
Now, I've got to move them around, the colors around, but you know what?
You got them all?
Everybody in chat?
All the little blocks are made, because that's 3 rows. And I've got...
How many rows you got?
I've got this. That'll be 1 row. And I've got this row, so I've got it all made.
Yeah.
All right, they're ready to put together, but I'm not putting them together tonight.
Hey Rita.
Good for me.
Hey Rita.
Hmm?
Rita, I have a question real quick.
Okay.
So for you, Quilt, I wanted to say you should your little store.
Uh-huh.
You should do your videos in your store, like make a setup where you can do desktop sewing and all that in there.
I do sometimes. You might see me up there sometimes.
No, I never see you on your lives up there.
I'm up there sometimes. I was up there live late this afternoon. I was.
Maybe it was his school time, you think?
Maybe. Don't you
I
want to
don't know.
sleep in tomorrow? You want to sleep in tomorrow, Trevor? I don't know if Trevor sleeps much anyway, Sarah.
My granddaughter's the same way. She's up till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and then she
I'm up
sleeps
till
half the day.
I'm up till like 3 o'clock. It's only 10:26 where I am.
Mhm.
I like to sleep. I don't sit up that late. I like to get in the bed and cover up and snuggle and sleep. And Sarah says, Trevor, do you sew?
No, I don't. I want to become a sewer, but I don't yet. My grandma won't train me, and I've just been asking her on repeat, on repeat, on repeat.
Well, maybe when she gets to feeling better, she will.
She's her and your grandpa's been through a lot of medical
Real
stuff.
lot.
Several months, both of
Yes.
them.
They've been in the hospital over 100 times in 2024.
Yes, I know it. So
Mhm.
she's just not had time. That was just something that she couldn't put on her to-do list to help you with the sewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy
Sarah,
New Year, Rita.
Sarah's in North Carolina too. Yeah. So some opposite here are in the same state you're in. Doggle Ben says last night I was so stressed, but tonight I believe I'll sleep.
Good. I
Yeah.
have sleeping issues. I think it's got a lot to do with my age sometimes.
You know, it seems like the older you get, the less sleep you have to have, though, don't
It
it?
is. Yeah, it is. Because I go to bed usually between 10 and 10:30, and I'll stay in there and watch TV till sometimes 12 or 1.
Hmm.
And
I had
sometimes then I still can't go to sleep.
Hmm.
hey Rita.
I had ear stuff now, so the doctor had to take care of it yesterday. Marilyn, I see that comment. Rita, like,
Uh-huh.
Hey Rita.
That's funny.
but you know what? I have to be so careful. If I touch him wrong anymore, I hurt his hip. So I just have to be real.
Aw.
When he goes to roll over, it hurts him so bad. So bless his
That's
heart.
why Larry started sleeping in the recliner because his hips hurts in the bed.
Yes,
So he
yeah.
started sleeping in the recliner and he doesn't have any problem anymore. We just sleep separately because of that.
Yeah, well, Terry's down there in the recliner right now, probably asleep, but he'll get up and go to bed. But I think he's more comfortable in the recliner. So.
Yeah, Larry is. He just gets him one of my little throw blankets and put it on him, and he goes right to sleep.
Huh.
I'll hear him in here snoring when I'm wide awake.
Trevor, do you snore?
Yeah.
You do.
Larry says he don't snore because he never heard himself snore.
Yes, Doggle Ben, that ain't no lie. And
Everybody snores.
Doggle Ben, I just asked him today, said, Terry, honey, you're going to have to go get that fixed. And he said, well, what do you want to hay the cows? You want this? And he goes, all this stuff that he has to do, so he can't go get it fixed.
Yeah, but you have a son and a son-in-law. I don't know if he'd help or not, but in a pinch, he probably would.
Some people sleep more as they get older.
My father-in-law, before he died, he did. He slept a lot.
Hmm. Oh, it's just 9:30. Boy, it seems late to me though.
Yeah, it's 10:30 here. I'm fixing to go take a shower and go climb into bed.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow he'll be at the flea market all day, and I'm gonna try and get a little housework done.
Sarah, when I met my husband, he said I snore so bad that I wake myself up, and he does.
I wake myself up sometimes when I snore.
6 weeks and he's back to normal, but I can't. I know. I worry about him, Doggle Ben, but I can't make him do it.
Well, it'll come to a point where he can't stand it anymore, and he'll have to do it.
So I'm concerned about him, but
I mean, if push comes to shove, can you hay the cows?
Hey, Rita.
no, I can drive some of the tractors around here, but I don't drive them cab tractors. I can drive the simple ones, but not the cab ones.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
maybe your
Rita.
son could come and do it.
But by that time, it'll be time to. But the time he decides to do it, it'll be time to put up hay and do stuff like that, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rita, I have a question about your job.
Okay.
Like, what type of cattle do you do around the farm?
Got Black Angus. You ever heard of Black Angus?
No.
And then I've got the Black Angus is the beef herd, and then I've got some Jerseys that I milk.
Is that what's in the little field there by your sewing house?
The Jersey, the milk
The
cows.
jerseys. Yeah.
I want to see the chickens.
You want to see the chickens? The
Yeah.
backyard chickens are the one in the long barns.
The
You know,
long-
we've got these long barns that they're 450 foot long, and they're full of chickens.
I want the long.
I was going to ask you, is he still doing that?
We still got one house. A couple more months, and the contract will be up. A few more months.
Maybe
And
he
they're-
won't do it again.
I didn't want him to do these,
I know.
so there probably won't be no more after these.
Yeah. Well, she's going to have another baby to take care of, and you can't keep all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be too hard, I think.
The son, it has some hired help, but then when he gets off work, then he picks up the last evening gathering. The hired help don't do all of it. Doggle Man, I believe you, but I can't get Terry to listen to us.
You know, I've known people that's had it, and within just a couple of weeks, they're up and around doing all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, Trevor. Me and Kathy's ready to go to bed.
Yes, we are.
Y'all guys good night, and have a good night's rest. I'm gonna go ahead.
You go get some rest too. You're a growing boy. You need your rest too.
Yeah.
It's true. Is your
All
mama
right.
Is your mama
I'm
in
gonna
bed?
go. I'll see
Well,
y'all.
she's resting. She don't feel good, but she's about
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody in chat.
I wish that you could give him a pep talk and make him do it.
Bye, Rita. You have a good night.
Bye, Trevor. You have a good night too.
Bye, chat. Bye, everybody.
Trevor's telling everybody bye.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna let you pop off, so I won't have to kick you off. Okay.
I'm about to leave anyway.
Okay. And I'm going to after you go, I'm going to tell everybody bye, and then I'm going to end the stream, okay?
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. I'm fixing to end this stream. Can't get Trevor to go to bed, but Kathy's going to go. Kathy's going to go to bed and get some rest. And I'm not going to bed yet. I'm going to go get my recliner for a few minutes. But anyway, I've enjoyed chatting with y'all tonight. We'll do this again real soon. And looky there, gotta wave to Marilyn. Good night, Marilyn. Everybody wave to Marilyn. That's it. Love y'all. Good night. Sleep good.